Hey guys, Clonk's back again with another episode from my FC26 Jose's Redemption Juventus Glory Hunter / Journeyman career mode. As always guys, if you have missed anything from the series so far, there is a link in the description to the series playlist, so go back and check out all the episodes so far before we get through this one so you don't get any spoilers. And it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy save so far, so I do recommend going back and checking out all of it just so that you can follow the narrative as you were and see how we are where we are now, how we got to where we are now. And obviously the first episode also explains what this save is all about as well, so you don't want to miss that one, otherwise you'll be a bit confused as to what this is. So go back and check that out now. But for those of you who are all up to date, then you will know that we are still in the January transfer window, and this January transfer window in itself has been a crazy one. Of course, we've had some games we've played. Obviously in the last episode we did go and lose to Napoli, which was not a good result. Other than that, it was an okay episode, other than the fact that Real Madrid decided to take up Moyes' offer. So Real Madrid have come in and taken two of our players. We of course have taken one of their players back. Rudiger come in. We've also gone and signed Cards of course as well. We also signed Guerrero, and then we had to replace Moyes, and the player we decided to bring in was in fact Kai Havertz from Arsenal. Of course, he did have his debut against Napoli. Didn't really do too much, but we're not going to judge him that quickly. It was only one game, and it was a difficult game. It's probably the most difficult game of the season. So, you know, it is what it is. We lost. We're 12 points behind now. I will show you the league table in a sec, but first, let's just go through what is coming in today's episode then. So, like I said, we are still in January. We've got a Champions League game. In fact, I believe it's the final Champions League game of the season, which it is, of course, and like, if you know, we've already decided that we were gonna just throw that competition away because we literally could not buy a win in it. We haven't won a single game. Of course, we've simmed the last two games because I made the decision. The first five we lost. Well, we didn't lose every game, but we didn't pick up a single win. So I was like, do you know what? That competition's over. Let's put our full focus on the league. That's gone a bit as well, but you know, like I said, there's still plenty of games to go, so you never know in the league. But in the Champions League, we are going to sim that Dortmund game to start off with. We will then play Parma on deadline day. We will then have a bit of a transfer roundup. We're not planning on doing anything else now in the window. Even if offers come in, I am refusing them. We have got the squad that I want now from now till the end of the season. So any offers that come in now will be getting rejected, and we are not going to go in and sign anyone else either. So then after that, we will have another two games for you. We'll play Lazio and we will play Inter. So we're going to play all three league games today, and of course we will sim that Dortmund game and then a full transfer roundup. So that Inter game though is another fairly big one because they're of course above us. If we can close the gap on them and get second, that'll be something. We'll do our best of course to do that, so we shall see how it goes. Right, let's go have a quick roundup at the table. Okay, then here is the confirmation of the league table then. As I mentioned, we are 12 points now behind Napoli in first after that defeat to them in the previous episode, and then you got Inter there, which we are 7 points behind as well. So there's a lot to do to close that gap. It's not impossible. Until it's impossible, we won't give up. We'll try and win every single game because you never know, Napoli could slip up. I don't anticipate that happening because I also don't anticipate that we win every single game from now to the end of the season, but you never know. Hopefully we don't let all those points slip and drop out of Champions League, because that would be a disaster, a complete disaster. And in fact, if that happens, then maybe having a second season will be out of my hands, because I reckon the board might even let me go if that happens. But anyway, let's stop rambling now. Let's get into the action. We're going to start off with a sim game against Dortmund. Like I said, we will quick sim it. I'll show you the result anyway, and then we will get into the real action, which will be against Parma. Just quickly before we jump into that Dortmund game, then just had confirmation that Mattia Perin has agreed to join Osasuna. Completely forgot, to be honest, that I'd even accepted this deal. So he just left just now, and I was like, why is Perin leaving? And then I saw it was Osasuna, and I was like, oh yeah, I did accept that, didn't I? So Perrin has gone, so of course we don't have our backup goalkeeper anymore. We've got another goalkeeper at the club, but I don't anticipate us needing a backup goalkeeper from now to the end of the season, he says. And watch now, in this first game, Di Gregorio gets injured and is out for the rest of the season, and then I'm a bit bloody screwed, aren't I? But anyway, I think we'll be alright. So Perrin has joined us sooner, and yeah, so let's jump into this Dortmund game. Okay then, let's jump into this quick sim game against Dortmund in the Champions League, which will be the final game of the Champions League. So that competition has, well, let's be honest, has been over for a while for us, but it will officially be over now. So let's see how it goes. But before we do, guys, just to remind you that if you do enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss anything else from the series and my channel. And let's see if we can actually win a game. I don't anticipate that happening because we have rotated, and we don't. We have lost that game too, only just mine 3-2 in the end. Vlahovic getting a goal and Zagova getting a goal as well. Gurisi, Mecha and Sabitzer are the ones to get all 3 of their goals then. So yeah, we didn't win a single game in the Champions League, so next season, as long as we get into that competition, which I very much hope we do from this position, we need to do a lot better in that competition next season. Let's jump into the first played game of today then, against Parma next. Okay then guys, so just before we jump into this Parma game, I've just received this, which I can't really complain too much about. Of course, the board wanted me to get very far in the Champions League, and the fact that we didn't, they've come back and now said that my job has gone to very insecure. I think very insecure is a bit much, to be honest with you. I think to be like in the danger zone like that is a bit annoying. But yeah, so like I said, maybe the job might be out of my hands now on whether or not we stay until next season. We might not even stay till the end of this season, but we shall do our best. At the end of the day, that's all I can do now is win games in the league. That's the only thing I can do, so it's almost extra pressure now on me to try and do this. So we're gonna have to absolutely do our best and pick up as many points as we possibly can in the league. So let's start and do that with a win against Parma, please. Okay then, let's get into it. Then we have to win this game against Parma. Their lineup then is Suzuki in goal, Del Prato, Kirkati, Ndiaye, Valentini, Valeri as the back 5, Hernani, Bernabeu and Sorensen as the 3 midfielders, with Patrick Cutrone and Mattia Freegan as the 2 strikers. Then our lineup then is pretty much our strongest lineup. It is our strongest lineup, in fact. Kai Havertz coming back in. Hopefully he can do a bit better than he did against Napoli today. And then the rest of the lineup is as usual then. So, like I said, we've got a bit of a problem on our hands now with our job. So it is very important that we do what we can in this league, in every single game now, to try and win, because basically I think if we don't win the Serie A title, we might be in trouble. So we're going to have to try and just hunt down Napoli, and hopefully we can start with a win here. Cutrone plays it back to Sorensen, into Freegan. It's not what we wanted. It's not the way we wanted to start. It really isn't the way you wanted to start. Every time I concede a goal now, my heart is going to drop, because we have to win every game, and we've gone 1-0 down from the first shot against us, which is very disappointing, to be honest. And Jose Mourinho's not happy because he can see his job flashing before his eyes, and I can see my job flashing before my eyes. We're already 1-0 down here, then we got a lot to do. Locatelli then, Havertz. We'll try and dink it in, looking for David. What a touch that is. Come on, Jonathan. That's the way to get back into it. The chest to bring the ball down was absolutely exquisite, and the finish was also just as exquisite on the volley, although the ball does go through his knee. Well, we will ignore that. It's 1-0 then. Come on. Freegan again. Good save this time from Di Gregorio, but again Parma causing me problems. Burnaby, Hernani, Sorensen, Freegan. Oh my god, man. How is he finding the top corner there? Every time they shoot, it seems to just find the bloody back of the net. 2-1 down then. Freegan with another goal. You can see probably already how stressed I am now that we're going to get sacked here, because we're just not playing very well, and I'm a bit worried that the board are just going to pull the plug on us soon. Thuram. Havertz. Gone calves. Oh, he's got to score it. He's got to score his first goal for us. That's got to go in, Goncalves. We've got a corner, but oh God, we've got to be scoring those. Parma are the team on top of the minute. We are 2-1 down and they almost made it 3 then. And if we lose this game, like I said, I have no idea what's going to happen, but we are not playing well. I can't get the ball off them. Starting to do my head in. Fuck off. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's over. It's 3. The game is done, and my job might be done. Because I can't do anything. How are we losing to Parma 3-1? What is happening? I am fuming. I am stressed. For God's sake. There are no words. 4-1 Parma. I don't even know what to say. I generally don't know what to say. How are we losing 4-1? And where do we go from here? Well, we get one back. Havertz gets his first goal for the club, and it's not going to mean anything because we've got absolutely battered here by Parma. Napoli are winning as well, so we're about to go 15 points. Behind first, 15 points. There goes the final whistle, then we lose 4-2 to Parma. 4-2. The board aren't going to take long if we're going to play like this. We might have to start thinking ahead and see where we're going to go from here, because we might get the sack in season 1, which, you know, is absolutely awful. I suppose the only saving grace is that there is a manager market now, so when you do get sacked, at least I will have options, but I didn't want to get sacked. But I might not have a choice. And the transfer window is done then, so let's go have a look at some of the biggest deals of the window. We've had an offer from Milan for Milik. I could accept that, you know, because he'll go. Because if I'm still here, I don't want him next season anyway. That's a big if at the minute, but we'll accept that. You can go at the end of the season. But let's have a look at some of the bigger deals then. Okay, then, biggest deal of the window so far then. William Saliba going from Arsenal to PSG for 110 million. Next one is actually Alexis McAllister moving from Liverpool to Tottenham for 99.2 million. Moving within the league, bit of a strange one, that one. Obviously Bruma going to Real Madrid was from us. Marquinhos joining Liverpool. Murillo has actually moved within the league as well and gone to Aston Villa. Tchouameni has left Real Madrid to go to Nottingham Forest. That might be why they look to bring in cup miners to replace him. Diego Lopez has gone to Brighton. Pavlovic has gone to Chelsea. Dumfries has left Inter and gone to Chelsea as well. Pulisic has left AC Milan and gone to Athletic Bilbao. Bit of an unrealistic signing then, considering Bilbao only tend to sign players in the Basque area, so that's a bit of a strange one. But anyway, Lewis Kelly has gone to Bayern Munich. Got minus, of course, gone to Madrid. That was from us. Wharton's gone to Newcastle. Kai Havertz signing for us. Sven Botman has gone to Galatasaray. That's another strange one. Obviously, us signing Rudiger. Inacio has gone to Atletico Madrid. Sanabria, Diamande, Inaki Williams going to Fulham. Timber's gone to Leipzig. Jimenez has gone to Everton. Us signing Goncalves. Curtis Jones has gone to Bournemouth. Zakaria going to Bayern is an interesting one. Anthony Robinson has gone to Arsenal. David Raum's gone to PSG. Lorenzo has left Napoli and gone to Marseille. Matoma signed for United. Very interesting. Scalvani has gone to Burnley. Ter Stegen is signed for Nottingham Forest as well. United have also signed Kevin Schade. So there's some interesting deals going through. Like I said, I'm not going to go through them individually now. I'll go down a little bit. Like I said, feel free to have a more in-depth look by pausing it. Otherwise we will be here all day. We've got another two games to get through. It's very hard to this episode has just gone very much downhill because of my job security now. But anyway, I'm gonna have to try and stay a bit positive at the end of the day. We're still in the job at the minute. I've got to do what I can to try and drag us out of this hole. And but it is a very big hole. It's a very deep hole because it's not looking great. But anyway, let's jump into this Lazio game next then and try and get a win. Alright guys, you're looking at a very, very defeated face at the minute because as you can see here, we've had a training injury clash and lo and behold, who is it? Well, it's gone calves, but who else is it? It's Di Gregorio. You know, the goalkeeper that I said should be fine till the rest of the season at the beginning of this episode has now gone out injured. So this episode is fully taken a dip. And it just keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. What else is going to happen? I can tell you what's going to happen. I think this might be the last episode in Juventus shirt. We're going to have to deal with it. I'm going to have to do what I can. As at the minute, I am still in the job, and until I am not, then I will give it all in this Juventus team. But I think me and old Jose Mourinho might be heading for pastures new very soon. Okay, so we have reached the stage now where every game is a cup final, let's be honest. And even if we win it, doesn't necessarily mean that we will keep this job. I keep mentioning it, but that is what it is. Now, we are in this situation where we are under pressure, so we have to win. And it's not going to be easy. These next two games are very, very difficult. So we start off with Ivan Provedel in goal for Lazio. Then they got Lazzari, Gila, Romagnoli and Tavares as the back four. They got Ravella, Guendouzi and Cataldi as the three central midfielders, with Isaacson on the right, Castellanos up through the middle and Zagani on the left. Our lineup then after those injuries, which, you know, let's be honest, this is just my luck in this episode and this save so far. But Yildiz has had to come in over Goncalves, and we've had to bring in Pinsagoglio, who is our he is our backup goalkeeper now. He's 67 rated. He is very old, I think. I don't know exactly how old he is, but he is definitely older. We shall see how this goes. We need to pick up 3 points. And I don't know if it's going to happen. Cataldi, Ravella. Jesus Christ. Within 2 fucking minutes, they hit the post. David Conceição takes a strike, surely gets taken out. That's got to be a penalty, ref. We got a corner from it, but I generally think that should have been a penalty. Thuram, can he get there? He can, but he can't get the header on target. And Lazio get the ball away. We're into 35 minutes, and it's very even at the minute. It's cagey, but that's sort of how I would like it to be honest, because we just need to hold on here and maybe steal a winner somewhere. We've got it in us to do it. We've definitely got the players to do it. We've got a chance here with Conceição. Why is he taking it on his right? He is left-footed. Take it on your left. Half-time then 0-0. Like I said just now, it's been a very cagey game, which suits us a bit, but like I said, we would probably be the better of the side. They hit the post in the first couple of minutes, but I think we've been the better side overall. We just need to be better still, and we need to try and find a goal from somewhere. The ball's fallen back to them kindly, which is very annoying. Guendouzi, Nuno Tavares, still got it. Good save by the goalkeeper. Huge chance for Tavares. I actually thought it was going in, to be honest. Thuram's picked up a yellow card. But Lazio have got a corner from that save. Can they get a goal? Hopefully not. Header and another good save. Still 0-0 then, 56 minutes in. Thuram. David, back to Thuram. Locatelli's got some space in front of him and he's blasted it over the bar. Locatelli, David. Havertz. Vlahovic. Oh, it's a save by the goalkeeper. 13 minutes to go. There's Jay, the zebra, making some dances, trying to get the team going, and then Thuram with a fucking awful touch. We just got booted up there, and hopefully it'll go to Vlahovic. Doesn't. 0-0. A draw. Not good enough. We have to win games. Really not good enough. It's tough. It's really tough for the minute. I cannot break teams down. All of a sudden, the game feels very hard, so I might have to adjust. I might go drop down to Legendary and see if that works. Some people are saying the legendary's harder though, so I don't really understand. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna drop the legendary for the next. I'm gonna drop the legendary for the next game if I play it. It is against Inter, so it's gonna be the final game of the episode. Maybe the final game of the. Probably not another save. I will definitely move somewhere, but it's definitely going to be the final. It might be the final game for Juventus, is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting all in the tears. I'm getting very annoyed, and I'm deflated by how this episode has gone. It just seems like there's one thing after another not going my way. But anyway, let's have a look and see if we can play Inter for a starter. Right, it doesn't get any easier. Inter team then for this final game of the episode then. Jan Sommer in goal, Damian, Bastoni, Akanji, De Vries and DeMarco are the back five. Chanaloglu, Barella and Fatesi are the three central midfielders, with Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram up top. Our lineup then still missing Di Gregorio and Goncalves, but we've dropped the difficulty down to legendary now and see if it's any easier, because it needs to be a little bit easier, because clearly I'm just struggling. All of a sudden the game has felt very difficult. I know they did an update, and obviously I've looked at the sliders and I put an ultimate, but people are saying legendary is harder, so this could go not the way I wanted to, but we're going to give it a go and see how it goes. We just have to win this game. We just have to, and if we don't, who knows? Lays it back inside to Barella, lays it inside to Chanaloglu. DeMarco, good save by the goalkeeper. Barella takes a strike and just wide. Two big chances then for Inter. Haven't been able to take it. Jose Mourinho looks as stressed as I do, to be honest. Look at him. He's got bags under his eyes. I feel like I got bags under my eyes as well, because I am about as stressed as that. Barella. Good tackle, Rudiger. He's been tackled himself. Surely that's a foul. Oh, what another good save. I felt like that should have been a foul. The ref didn't give it. Martinez took a Trivela shot and the goalkeeper got to it again. Cambiasso then. You can see a run being made by Havertz. We'll get that into Yildiz. Can we get back to Havertz? We can. He's got some space in front of him. Kai Havertz can't score. Can David get there? No, he can't. We are going to get a throw in. There was an opportunity there. I thought maybe David was going to beat, I think it was Bastoni to it, but he didn't. And can we create something from the resulting throw-in then, although Inter are going to push me back. There's bodies everywhere. Cambiasso will try and get that into Yildiz, who I believe is onside. Get a cross in. It's not gone what I wanted to, and the chance is gone. Barella, Chanaloglu, strike, and another good save from the goalkeeper. He's having one hell of a performance coming in for the injured Di Gregorio. He's making some very, very good saves. Oh, and I thought Bastoni was putting that in, but over the bar. We're getting away with stuff at the minute. We are getting away with a lot. We need to capitalise on a bit of luck and get a bit of luck up the other end, because we probably should be 1-0 down at least in this game so far. Inside to Barella. Martinez turns me and scores. 1-0 Inter. We're down again. It just seems like the writing's on the wall. Almost 2. I'm struggling to commentate at the minute, to be honest, guys, because I am defeated. It is 2. 2-0. Game over. Job over. Done. Havertz has got there. Can we make it 2-1? We can. 2-1, then we've got a goal back. Havertz gets another goal. We got a consolation against Parma. He might have got a consolation here. Defeat then. 2-1 to Inter. Game done. I'm done. Job's probably done. Let's wrap up the episode and see what happens. Okay, then I was going to wrap up the episode, but the board decided to wrap up my job. It was coming. We were expecting it. We've just lost our job, so Juventus is well and truly done. So it's time to hang up the shirt. Juventus, complete. It's not complete. It's a complete and utter joke is what it is, but nah, we deserve to lose. We deserve to lose our job. It's not been a good couple of episodes. It's been pretty dreadful, and now we have to assess what we're doing next. Okay then guys, bit of a nightmare. So basically I get sacked, which is what we're expecting, and I was looking at things, and basically if I get sacked, there are no jobs that will take me. The only jobs I can have are for a team like Bristol City or like Portsmouth, these kind of teams, which are not really going to work for this kind of save. So I'm gonna try things off camera. Well, on stream I'll probably do it, but like obviously off recording. I'm gonna try and see what I can do. Maybe if I can apply for a job before I get sacked. Before I might even go back to the Dortmund, just before the Dortmund game when my job was in the green, and try and apply and see if that can get me a job. Because if I can, because basically, ultimately, by the looks of it, because of the Champions League, and I'm not a big believer of going back and replaying games just to try and think, because it happened how it happened. Obviously, going back and getting a new job, then yes, it kind of goes back in time a little bit, but ultimately I want to keep the save going. This Juventus save has basically just gone down the pan, basically, so I need to try some things, see if I can save the save. If not, then I might have to reassess, and we might have to start a new save, which I really don't want to do. That is the worst case scenario, but either way there will be a save on the channel. So ultimately, if I have to start again, I have to start again. Hope you guys have enjoyed, more than I have anyway, because I have not enjoyed this episode whatsoever. It's been an absolute nightmare. Yeah, like I said, I will see what I can do, and I shall keep you guys posted, and I'll make a video. Either way, I believe this one will probably be next Friday, so actually a week away, so I've got plenty of time before this actually hits the channel. This might not even hit the channel, thinking about it, because there's a week until this actually is supposed to go up, so we shall see how it goes. I might just have to make an extra video letting you guys know. Anyway, I'm rambling now. It is what it is. Like I said, I will let you guys know. Thank you for watching. If it does hit the channel, please like and subscribe if you did enjoy and you want to see more from me and my failings. Yeah, anyway, I've been Clogslaying, guys. I shall see you in the next one. Take care.